To make this Punjabi dal, we would need about 2 tablespoons of ghee and place it in a nice open cooking dish. Okay. Once this is nice and hot, I'm going to add my garam masala. So I'm adding about 4 cloves and 3 peppercorns, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. We're going to let these popple. This is nice and hot. I'm going to add 1 large onion, finely chopped. This Punjabi dal has a 2-step tadka procedure, okay, but it tastes really good, so it's worth the try. So this is the first step of the tadka that we're actually doing. Now for this dal, we're not going to burn the onion, but we're just going to ensure that it kind of cooks, it becomes nice and soft and it's cooked, okay. The reason we don't burn this is because if you burn this even by mistake, A, it's going to add to a burnt flavor, and B, the burnt onion will then kind of float on top of the dal, and it kind of doesn't even give a good appearance nor the taste. Okay, so I'm just going to let this become nice and soft. This may take about 5 to 6 minutes on low flame. My onions have nicely cooked. I'm going to add some ginger garlic paste diluted in water. So it's important to dilute this in water because otherwise, since we do a 2-step tadka, it's going to keep a raw flavor of the ginger and the garlic, which is not very desirable for this dal. So just take some ginger garlic paste, dilute it in about 3-4 tablespoons of water, and then kind of add it. So with this, your onion will get nicely soaked as well, and they just kind of give a tingling flavor of the ginger garlic paste then. Okay, I'm going to let this come to a boil. Now that the water has got nicely evaporated, I'm going to add 1 large tomato finely chopped. Mix this well, and we're going to let the tomatoes become nice and soft and ooze out all the water. So let this cook until then. Now that the tomatoes have become nice and soft and have actually oozed out all the water and the moisture has also got evaporated, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt, okay, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and about half a teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of lemon powder. That gives a nice sour and spicy taste to the Punjabi dal, and it's a dal where you do taste some spice, so this kind of just enhances the taste. Okay, so this has become a nice paste now. Now in the interest of time, what I have done is I have boiled my dal or the lentil. So this is about 100 grams of urad dal and 100 grams of tur dal. They're just boiled together with warm water. That's about it. Now I'm going to add this to my tadka number 1. Give this a nice mix. Let all the spices blend together with the dal. Gradually you will see this beautiful color coming up. Now we'll wait until this comes to a nice boil. While our dal is parallelly boiling, we do our tadka number 2. So in a nice pan, you take about 3 tablespoons of ghee and ensure this comes to a nice melt. Now the proportion of ghee is purely your call. I'm just trying to show you how this is made traditionally or in restaurants, and that kind of enhances the taste. But somewhere if you feel that the ghee is too much, then you can go ahead and reduce it to just about 1 tablespoon. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Now once this comes to a nice, it's nice and warm now, I have here about 5 red chilies, which I'm going to break from the center and add it to the ghee. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of asafoetida or hing. Now, asafoetida will generally stick when you use it with ghee, but don't worry, just kind of scrape it off. Now this we're going to add to the boiling dal. Here we go. I'm adding this to my dal. Important to add this when the dal is boiling. Now give this a nice mix. Now just let this cook together for less than a minute and then serve this piping hot with steamed rice or with ajwain shimla mirch or the ajwain capsicum recipe that I've put up. It goes beautifully with that, and Indian flatbread or roti. But just plain and simple steamed rice as well is a lovely combination. So here is your Punjabi dal with right consistency and exactly the way it's made in restaurants. It's yummy, it's delicious, and it's begun boiling, so it's just ready to be served. So thank you very much, and hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and you guys will try it out in your homes. And do write to me if in case you want me to really teach you or to cook with you a recipe of your choice. I'll be more than happy, because I believe in inspiring a lot of people to cook, and now that I have that kind of expertise, I want to pass it on to everyone. So thank you, and see you again in my next video. Bye bye.